Hello you guys, so I just got done explaining some of the table of contents that I have, like all of these. I was explaining some of these section by section, but I was thinking I forgot to explain this. So, like, if you are shopping or with banking or something like that, you probably will know about this. Like, about, check number and code, date, starting balance, subtracting and adding, debit and credit and balance, and things like that. So, if you have, like, car payments to pay, house payments to pay, medical bills to pay, any types of schooling, probably, like college, probably, then you could probably use one of these pieces of paper. You can use this piece of paper, and then you can make copies, and then that way you can have so then that way if this is already filled up, this one, then you can flip it, and then there will be another one behind. And this is the only one that I have right now, so, yeah. But you can add your money into it, you can add, whatever it is. So, like, debit is like taking out money. And so if you want something from the store, or if you need to pay a car payment, just say it's $150 or something like that, then you only have like $1,500 or something. You have enough to pay that for $150, then you can pay it, But first, I recommend paying house bills, the stuff that you need first, and then if you want to pay some of the extra stuff that you have, then you can, like, cable. You don't need cable, you want cable to watch TV, stuff like that, like, you don't need, electronics, or phones, things like that. You want that kind of stuff. That's, like, tongue twist. Something like that. And, like, I have learned throughout my years of school or people hearing about this kind of stuff or looking it up or anything like that, I have learned, like, what is which and stuff like that. And if you do want to add, then you can use credit. So there's, like, two different, things. But I, like, when, maybe in the future, something like that, I may, use this for, or something similar like this, and have, like, a store, Like, if your child or kid is doing the dishes for maybe $1 or 50 cents, or trash maybe for $2. I'm just saying, it could be totally different, and it could be, something like that. Or if it's something bigger, like, say, can you build me this? Or, it can be something bigger and you can think of it. But building doesn't really have, it's like, a hobby or a job, you know? It doesn't have to be something small. At least if you're wanting to get money, I recommend saving up for a little bit longer and not using that money right away. I have learned not to do that, and that's why I'm broke. And so, like, if you want stuff from the store, like the dollar store or Walmart or Meijer, or if you want to go on a vacation, save up that money that you earned, and then you can get that stuff. Or either if you're going to college after 12th grade or something like that, and then you can do that too and save up for like your college careers or a house or a car or something like that. You know, you don't need to spend all of it at once. You can if you want, but you don't have to, you know? Plus, money is big, and it can be hard to explain sometimes, and it can be complicated, it can be confusing, and more. And so that's why when we did chores or something like that, when I was a little bit younger and stuff like that, we did a mini store. So we would go to the store. Either if it's the dollar store, we can get candy and stuff like that, and we can put it in the store. Or we could do gift cards or something. We've done this at my school too, at some of the other schools that I've been to also. We've done this there, all, you know. So like toys, you know, just different things like that. If you want something bigger, like electronic, because those are more expensive items, like Xboxes, controllers, they're a little bit more expensive than like some of the toys and stuff like that. You can do arts and crafts, you could do whatever it is. You could sit down and write down, like, oh, I want to go to Hobby Lobby and get some arts and crafts, or Michael's and arts and crafts, or I want to get some books, you know, and just things like that. If you're doing homeschool, and you can do something like that also. If you can't get your kids to do that kind of stuff, then say, okay, I want you to work on this many pages, but if you do this many pages, I'll pay you this amount of money. And then you can save up and get a toy or something, you know. Or you can use tokens or, you know, tokens for money or tokens for toys or the mini store or something like that. But when I have a kid in the future, then I probably will do something like that and have like these tokens or whatever you want to call them, poker chips or whatever, or marbles. You can use marbles too. You can get those at the dollar store for $1, and you can get them a lot. You can use these like fake rocks too that are at the dollar store. You can try to figure out what you want to use and what works for you guys in your house. And I recommend like waiting until they're maybe 1, 2, 3 years old, and then have them, oh, can you clean up your toys? You know, at least they get a hang of that. And then if they want to do more chores, then have them teach them how to work the vacuum, or not like plug it in all the time, but like plug it in for them. if they want to vacuum, or if they want to help you dust, or mow the yard, or something like that, then you can say, oh, good job. Or you can use a paper, and you can use a ruler, and you can do lines, and then you can do Monday through or Sunday through Saturday. You can do stickers on there. You could do tally marks. You could do a lot of different stuff with those too. And you can do, and I know anyone can do it. And especially if you're trying to drink water, you probably could do the same thing with those like tally marks or stickers or something like that. Or like if you're doing really good about not eating junk food like candy or drinking pop or any types of foods like that, then you get a sticker or tally mark or whatever it is, you know. And I probably will be sharing about more of that kind of stuff later on, and how I want to do it of 2021 this year, how I'm doing it, and how I'm doing, like how far am I into it, and like how to get more healthier, and how not to look at pops from stores that you want, or have a sister and brother or a friend that has pop and you want pop so bad, but then you can't have it because you're doing this like diet thing, and you want to have candy, like, you know, with pop and, you know, stuff like that, but again, you can't have it. But there are some really good healthy snacks out there. You can find a lot of good foods out there. Fruits and vegetables are out there. There's probably a few like road trip snacks, good healthy snacks for you. There is smoothies that you can make, or you can get them from stores, or like not eating out as much, maybe once a month, or maybe a couple of times a year, but not a lot, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of different, I don't know how to say it, but something like that. And I can talk to you guys more about that later on when I know more about, like, or get more tips and tricks and just different things like that, you know. You can use a chalkboard, you can use a whiteboard, you can use, instead of papers and stickers and tally marks and poker chips and stuff like that, you can use that kind of stuff, and you can use, you know, whatever. So that's that. And like I said, I'm gonna like get more tips, tricks, how and things like that, and share them with you guys more. So we'll just see you guys in the next video. Bye.